Hello Pokemon fans, this is ProPokeNoob back today to bring you another battle. We are finally on the OU ladder and we are getting proper matches. So this is the real, official, still unofficial, but on ladder in beta Pokebank OU match against a person by name of Yun123. Now this is a team that I've been testing out a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, I have an invisible person right here. I will explain that in a second. But first of all, I was just basically trying to look for Pokemon that seemed really good in 6th gen, and I was testing this around, I don't know, mid-October, stuff like that. Well, maybe not mid-October, I don't remember, but, no, not mid-October, that's when it came out. Wow, I was testing this late October for sure. But, these are just some Pokemon that I wanted to try out that seemed really good in the meta. So, Heatran, that's a specially defensive wall, still seems pretty good, can come in on most special attackers that are running around. Heliolisk really can't hurt it with Surf or anything like that, so, essentially, I mean, Heatran's just a fantastic wall regardless. The invisible one there is Gourgeist Large. I'm not running Super. Again, I've already explained why I think Large is better than Super, just because it gets that extra speed advantage over most walls. Even though you might not have to worry about it, I'm very paranoid about speed, and if I can have everything faster than everything else, then that's generally optimal, because I like to play a speedy, screwy game. But he is actually a different... I can't remember if he's a different... Yeah, he should be a different set. He is now Sub-Leech Seed, Will-O-Wisp, and I believe Bullet Seed. I didn't want to give it Shadow... I didn't want to give it Phantom Force or Seed Bomb or anything like that. I figured I can maybe chip away at subs, because his attack is not too bad. I think it's base 95 attack. I'm still looking into it, but at this point, like, Bullet Seed was working. It was actually breaking a few subs for me while I was protected and he couldn't hurt me, so a lot of physical... sweepers that tried to set up subs, I would just break through them, so it worked out. Murkrow with Taunt, Prankster, everything good, right? Just the standard trolling, Foul Play, T-Wave, Roost, Taunt. Murkrow, don't have Swagger because I don't necessarily like playing the Swagger game. Most times, it screws me over than helping me. Aegislash is Aegislash, you already know what's going on. Physical, offensive, I'm not running the special one yet. Mega Blastoise, that is a Blastoise that becomes Mega. I have given him Max HP, Max Special Attack with Modest Nature. It actually does, it has base 125 Special Attack when it Mega Evolves. That's actually pretty powerful. And with Mega Launcher, I have given him Water Pulse and Dark Pulse. I'm considering switching out Water Pulse for Hydro Pump merely for pure power. Because with Stab and Mega Launcher, we get up to base 120 with Water Pulse, whereas with Stab, you get up to 155 with, no, 165 with Hydro Pump. So, I don't know, I think Water Pulse is better just because it's more accurate and it has the confusion chance. I'm still not too sure. I know on Clawitzer you just have to run that, but on Mega Blastoise, I guess, I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence with what Blastoise should be running, but I'm running Ice Beam and all this offensive stuff, so. I think it has Rapid Spin as well, actually, in this match. I think I changed it up to HP Grass in other matches, if I have any other matches with this team, because this team was just being tested out. It kind of wasn't overly happy with what I was getting, but it still did its work. And at the end there we have Speed Boost Scolipede, because Speed Boost Scolipede is a thing now. And so is Speed Boost Whirlipede. That's going to be funny if I can try that out. But Speed Boost Scolipede. I am running a sub SD set with, I believe, Earthquake and Megahorn. And trust me, if people don't see the sub coming or the Swords Dance, you can destroy entire teams. So, it's pretty funny. Anyways, my opponent's team. I'm not too sure what to be worried about. To be honest, I know Togekiss is a threat. Jellicent is the first Jellicent I've seen since the beginning of 6th gen. It's kind of cool. Not too concerned about it. I know Aegislash, like the main things that I look at is what can Aegislash and Scolipede sweep through. Gliscor is going to be the biggest pain in the nuts. I'm going to have to use both Gourgeist and Mega Blastoise to get through that thing. Just Gourgeist to wall it. If it's going to be doing any Toxic Stalling, just go for the sub and stuff like that. Maybe. Or just get Mega Blastoise and just Ice Beam and get rid of it for good. If I get Rocks up, Dragonite's not an issue. Milotic is Milotic. I have no idea what it wants to do yet, but I'm figuring if he has 2 water types that are both considered walls and can both be offensive. One of them is going to be firing either a water spout from Jellicent or going to be firing a surf or hydro pump from Milotic, so I'm not too sure. And of course, Lucario is Lucario. If that thing Mega Evolves, it's going to hurt. So, in the ways it leads, I figured the best thing to do is just send out Murkrow, have the taunt ready, have the Priority Prankster have the Prankster ready. I see Jellicent, I go for the taunt. He actually decides to go for the taunt of his own. So, really, it's kind of good, but he is going to have to switch out. I know he's going to switch out, so I'm going to switch into Heatran. I didn't know what he was going to switch into, but I figured Heatran would be the best check to most of his team, and I can try and get Burns off, or I can Roar away if Gliscor came in. But Milotic switches in. I switch out into Gourgeist Large, predicting that, or predicting the Jellicent to come back in. So he switches into Togekiss now, seeing that the Gourgeist is in the way. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed from Gourgeist, and I'm going to get that going. So I'm going to go back into Heatran because I know Togekiss can't touch me. He's going to go for the Air Slash, going to do absolutely nothing. And I know Togekiss, unless it's offensive with Aura Sphere, it's not going to do anything, and I'm especially defensive. He actually goes for the Thunder Wave. It kind of sucks, as you'll see in a little bit. I don't like this wall being paralyzed, but I mean, he can't really do much else to it, so I mean, it's whatever. But I got my rocks up, which is important. But Jellicent's going to come in. I just go for the Lava Plume. He disables me with Cursed Body, but I get the burn, but he has the Lumberry, and I'm like, what the heck just happened? What Jellicent carries Lumberry unless it's offensive? But yeah, it's offensive. It goes for Shadow Ball. So, kind of sucky, but I'm going to Mega Evolve in the Mega Blastoise. Go for the Dark Pulse. It's a 2-hit KO. This thing must be special. It must be max. I'm hoping it's max HP, because that was actually quite a bit of damage. I was very impressed with that damage. It is a Jellicent after all. But 2 Dark Pulses is going to be able to take out the Jellicent. Actually, now that I think about it, that was Mega Launcher boosted. I don't know about all that. But regardless, he's going to send in Milotic. I don't want to stay in. I need to save this thing for Gliscor, so I'm going to switch out, going to Gourgeist Large, which could take pretty much all these hits this guy wants to go for. He's going to go for the HP Electric and shows the Life Orb, so this is an offensive Milotic. I knew he wouldn't go for Ice Beam, but now he's going to, so I'm going to switch out into Aegislash, seeing this as a perfect opportunity for me to set up on it, because I know it can't hurt Aegislash, because Aegislash is a giant, bulky threat. Goes for the Surf. As you can see, it's not even a 3-hit KO, so I can go for a Swords Dance. And my plan here is, I believe, go for the King Shield to get a little bit extra HP, because crits now only do 1.5 time, so I can actually get above 40%, which with a crit will only do now 60% of my health, not 80, so I can actually live even if he gets a crit. Go for Sacred Sword after he hits me with 1 more Life Orb, and plus 2 Sacred Sword will take him out. Perfect. Now Togekiss comes in. I'm gonna go for the King Shield. Kind of risky. If he had seen this coming, he could have gone for T-Wave. Didn't occur to me. However, something else doesn't occur to me here. Togekiss has lost its normal type. I wasn't even thinking about it. I could have gone for the +2 Shadow Sneak. Most likely taken it out, I think. I don't think Togekiss can take a +2 from Aegislash, so, and I have no way to test that, so I make that mistake there, but I mean, it's just getting used to some of these new changes. Like, some of the very finite changes of the first Togekiss I've seen, so what am I going to do, right? Unfortunately, Gliscor comes in and gets his Toxic Orb up. I'm going to go for the taunt, and I see he goes for Sub. That still doesn't tell me what type he is, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see the Ice Fang, and he's going to flinch me, because that sucks. Now, the interesting is, because I see Ice Fang, most of them used to run it either back in early 5th gen and 4th gen, or not even, yeah, he used to run in 4th gen and early 5th gen, which makes me think that he's actually the offensive one with Swords Dance and Substitute. So my plan here is to keep him taunted. I have to keep him taunted, and I have to figure out a way to deter him from ripping through my entire team. He sees that coming and goes for Ice Fang. Not a big deal. As long as he can't Sub or Swords Dance, I'm okay. So I'm actually going to go into Gourgeist to absorb hits, because I know he can't do anything to Gourgeist. And as a result, what I can do is go for the Leech Seed before he can get his Sub up, and then I'll be golden, because then he won't be able to sweep, and I'll be able to heal stuff up, maybe bring in Mega Blastoise when he can't hurt me, and then, what? Yeah. So, the plan was, like I was trying to say, I was going to Leech Seed him, bring in Mega Blastoise, because he can't set up any offensive. I can threaten him out, but his team can't take many hits from Mega Blastoise. I could have gone for Water Pulse, Dragonite's Multiscale actually would have been broken. He would have to switch into Lucario, in which case that I can switch into Aegislash, in which case that I can set up and kill it, right? Gliscor can come back in all he wants, but as long as I keep Mega Blastoise safe, he can't really do much, and if he sets up a Swords Dance before he sets up a Sub, he's going to pay for it. However, all of this gets thrown out the window with Gourgeist Large being frozen with a 10% chance, just like the 10% chance flinch. And I really couldn't wrap my head around this. So I decided to pull my friend in quotations, in to give you an explanation as to how this happens. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to RNG.
Hello, my name is RNG. I am here to explain why I am an enormous douchebag. You see, I was designed to create unpredictable situations. My job is to mess over anyone who seems too content with their games or lives in general. In doing so, I am deemed supreme ruler of all games and am venerated as a god by some and an asswipe by others. And this is my legacy as an enormous douchebag. Thanks everyone, and good day.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the explanation as to why I am apparently a happy person with my life, and therefore I deserve to be royally... What's a word to put it so that it's very appropriate for the audience? Fingered by RNG. So, yeah. It sucks. So, I literally gave up. I just threw in the towel. What I could have done here is switched into Heatran, but the problem is I'm paralyzed, and I wasn't confident in even taking a stock Earthquake from an offensive Gliscor. I can't remember how much attack EVs they run, but at this point I'm just like, you know what, I can try and wake up, go for Bullet Seed. I don't think it'll break anything, but it was worth a shot. So, it's just me gonna get swept by a Gliscor. So, that was an interesting match, Yun123. Comment, rate, and subscribe, everyone. I hope you enjoyed these battles, or this battle. Wow. See, the RNG is even messing up my language now, more than it did before. So, I'm really trying to work on getting some better content. I don't know, I feel bad. I feel like my content is lacking, but no one is telling me. And... I don't know, it just feels like it. Maybe it's just because I'm busy with school and I feel like I'm not doing as cool stuff as I used to do. Actually, I still do cool stuff like this upload, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm declining, like I'm on my downfall, which I don't want to think about because downfalls suck. And oh look, I get a crit. How nice is that? Yeah, RNG, good job. Make my life relatively comfortable when it can't be. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just feel like they're falling down. But I'm trying to get more battles. I guess it is at the beginning of 6th gen, so I can't really find that great of stuff. Which sucks, because I don't have a lot of time to find stuff. But, you know, hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. There will probably be a little bit more TCGO, because I can upload that readily. And I'm just trying to work on getting better teams. I actually have one team right now that I'm running on the OU ladder that is really powerful, has tons of threats in it, and I still have other stuff that I'm going to test out. So tons of new stuff for you guys to see, tons of new stuff for you guys to enjoy. And also, because we are getting a little bit into the meta, if you guys could let me know in the comments section below, again, like I ask and most people don't, but if you guys could really just... If you gave in to Google Plus, I will not disrespect you, but I just want to know, do you guys want this much explanation with these newer uploads? I know a couple of people have said yes, but I just want to know because I feel like my intros are really, really long, and I just keep putting battle starts at whatever time. And for people who have been watching other YouTubers and who know about the meta, it feels like I'm just wasting their time for 5 minutes at a time. It's almost as bad as TCGO, even though most people don't play that. They like watching that. But if you guys could let me know whether or not you still want me to treat it as it's brand new and you don't know a lot of stuff, I'll still explain stuff. It's not like I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, you know this, I'm making assumptions. No, I'm not doing that. But if I don't have to go into that much detail, where I can just say, like, Mega Blastoise running Mega Launcher with Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, that type of thing, as opposed to explaining, you know, it boosts the power of aura moves and stuff like, you know, I don't have to go into that much detail if it's something that most people are using by now. So just let me know. If you still want that much detail, then I'm assuming that you like longer uploads and you like me rambling, so hopefully most of you watch this to the end, by the way. Probably should have put that at the beginning, but the beginning was too long. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Until then, have an excellent day, and peace.